What's up, everyone? Welcome to Derek's AZRC. I am Derek, and summer is coming. The video that I'm doing today is on the Xmaxx, as I haven't done any footage yet of those. So, without further ado, I just want to talk a quick little minute about Xmaxxes and how expensive they are to run. I got one for Christmas from my boss, and he got one himself too. And within the first 20 minutes or so, I ripped a tire. I then ripped more tires doing a water run video, which is good because I got it on video, I got it on footage, you know, so at least it's content and you guys can see me messing my truck up. There was another day I threw the faster gear in my truck and I broke it like within 2 minutes. I just busted the pinion and I've added a new pinion in there since. And I'm having issues with the steering servo on mine. The servo saver, I believe, needs to have a bolt sent all the way through it. I've watched all the professionals. There's many videos out there on how to fix it. One of the best videos are Kevin Tabbitt's videos. And I'm going to do another trick today because we can't afford, we can't afford to keep replacing all the other parts and then have to do, replace the body every 4 runs. So we've already beat these up. This is my boss's truck. He's went and bought a bunch of Xmaxx stuff. We've got a new roll cage. He's already gotten another truck and converted that over. This is another roll cage, inner roll cage for the Xmaxx. Some reinforcing parts from RPM. I believe this is more of the latch. A top skid plate, which I'm super jelly about. I want one of these. It's green. I'm going to paint it black for him. And some stainless steel screws and reapplying the tailgate. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to clean this body really good. And I'm going to apply with my hot glue gun this reinforcing fiberglass tape that's, sheetrockers tape. And this is like the equivalent of Shugu E6000. I got a bunch of this. And I'm going to do it. I did this before without watching any video on how to do it. And I was just squirting it on there, and I was using a little thing to spread it. And the way Kevin Tabbitt does it, and some others too, is to hot glue the sections on, because this kept pulling up on me too. But to hot glue sections on it and push it in with your gloves. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop this video for a second and flip the camera up and down to get more lights up in here so you guys can see the action. It's a lot of work, and so I want to be able to make it content, and hopefully it doesn't drive you guys nuts, and maybe there's a cool little song that goes along with it. All right, well, let's get to it. Okay, so just taking a quick little break in between all the past video. The work involved in doing this kicked my butt. I thought I was gonna be able to get it done in like 2 hours, but obviously I need practice and I need to learn how to use less materials. I think I went overkill. I know that Kevin Tabbitt, he can do it pretty fast and it's nice and clean. He uses like 1 tube of Shugu. I use 2 to start just on the front area underneath. Everything involved was, I think I overkilled it on the hot glue, the overlapping. There's just a lot of material used and it's soaked up like 2 tubes of Shugu by here. And I needed to get the rest of this done. Actually, I had right here too, right there. There's still a lot of loose spots, kind of, but it's super reinforced though. And I went to Home Depot in mid-shoot, thinking that I'd be able to finish this up by last night, and bought some Gorilla Glue adhesive, construction adhesive, and it stuff feels the same. Hopefully it works the same. It feels the same. It feels like it's dried the same. and you just use that in a big tube. But by the time I was already here, my fingers were killing me. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna cut all this, we're gonna trim off all the outer edges right here. And right here is all the hardware to go inside it. I'm hoping that this goes back there on the back side and it has this little insert. I'm probably gonna have to use some longer screws. It's a good thing I've got lots of screws and longer screws and all different kinds of screws. Oh, by the way, do you guys like my new shop in the back? This is, I've had a break on videos because I've been doing my garage. You can probably hear the swamp cooler in the background going because it's getting hot. Especially I just got out of the shower and I'm burning up. So anyways, I'm trying this new view with the table in front of me. Let's see how that goes, just for a couple of different shots. The lighting's different than what I have back there. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so that was a lot of work. Not too bad. I gave some really long screws right here in the back. As you can see, they went through. I had a lot of fun because I never taken apart one of these tops, so I didn't know if I was using the right screws in certain spots. It's really sturdy, man. Getting this last tailgate on, because I had really reinforced this area right here. And I had to use longer screws, but they fit, they went in, and so I'm just gonna do some final touches. If you see right here, if you look, there's, you know, where the cracks are, and I don't want those re-cracking, because this is my boss's truck, and, you know, this is my first little RC job for him, and I want to make sure that this doesn't break like the first day. So guess what we're gonna do? Now that we know that everything's put together, we are going to super reinforce the rear end. Nothing like a reinforced rear end, right? So let's just liberally build it up. It's not stiffened up. We'll even give it some nice stiffening ridges. There we go. Stiffening ridges. Yes. Giving it the stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. Alright, give it stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. I'm using the whole big old glue stick on this. Alright, let's see here. Stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. I just added another ½ pound to this. Stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. Stiffening ridges. Let's give it some stiffening ridges. And we're spent. Alright. There we go. Bingo bango. super reinforced. But it's a big truck, it can handle it. It can handle all the weight. Hopefully it does the self-righting like no problem. Oh, I'm so scared that it's gonna, some part wasn't done right or something like that, but I gotta quit that. If not, we'll put a bolt all the way through it. When it breaks, put a bolt all the way through it. That's not very catchy. All right, well, Bryce, I hope you like your new top. I hope it lasts a little bit longer. I'm jealous. Mine is so beat up. And this one looks all new now. And you did a good job of straightening it up before you got it to me. Yeah, we'll see how she does. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll get back to you at the next one.